Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome into your latest Trade to Black podcast. I'm your host, Shad Dales, and today I'm going to dive into a brewing battle inside the GOP that could have massive consequences for the hemp industry. Senator Rand Paul is sounding the alarm, saying a new bill from a fellow Republican congressman would completely destroy the American hemp market. So what do I mean by that? Let's find out what's in the bill, why it's sparking such fierce backlash from within the party, and further to that, what's going to happen next. So with that, let's break it down. Let's focus on the center of the controversy, which is a provision tucked into the 2026 House Agricultural Spending Bill, which is championed by Republican Andy Harris of Maryland. The bill would ban any consumable hemp product that contains a quantifiable amount of THC, including trace amounts found in most CBD oils, gummies, and tinctures. That means even non-intoxicating products that are legal under the 2018 Farm Bill, they could be swept in this ban. And with that, Senator Rand Paul isn't mincing words. He told Marijuana Moment, quote, "They have an appropriations bill that I think would completely destroy the American hemp industry," end quote. He added, quote, "I don't know how you'd be able to sell CBD oil with that," end quote. Paul says the bill would effectively criminalize most hemp-derived products, even those with insignificant THC levels, and devastate small farmers, processors, and retailers across the country. So now let's talk about numbers. The U.S. hemp-derived cannabinoid market is worth an estimated $28 billion, supporting tens of thousands of jobs in farming, manufacturing, and retail. Under current law, hemp is defined as cannabis with no more than 0.3% THC by dry weight. But Harris's bill would ban anything with a quantifiable amount of THC, a vague standard that could outlaw nearly every product on the market. And with that, hemp stakeholders are rallying hard against this bill. The U.S. Hemp Roundtable, Wine and Spirits Wholesalers of America, and even alcohol industry groups are urging Congress to reconsider. They argue that banning naturally derived cannabinoids would, 1, push the industry underground, 2, undermine state-level regulations, and 3, punish responsible businesses while doing little to protect consumers. So let's now focus on some ideas. And with that, Rand Paul isn't just criticizing, he's proposing some solutions here. He's reintroduced the HEMP Act, which would triple the legal THC limit for hemp from 0.3% to 1%. He'd also shift testing from raw flower to final products, and finally expand documentation rules to protect legal shipments from being seized. Paul says the bill would bring clarity, fairness, and economic opportunity to a struggling industry right now. So really, in conclusion, this fight is exposing a deep rift inside the Republican Party. On one side, prohibitionist lawmakers like Andy Harris, who want to crack down on intoxicating hemp products. And then on the other side, you have libertarian-leaning Republicans like Rand Paul, who see hemp as a free market success story that deserves protection, not prohibition. And with the 2026 Farm Bill looming, this internal battle could shape the future of cannabis policy nationwide. So really, what's next? The House Appropriations Committee has already advanced the bill, and it's now headed to the floor. If passed, it could trigger a Senate showdown where Rand Paul and other allies will likely push for amendments or block the bill entirely. Meanwhile, the hemp industry is urging Congress to carve out protections for non-intoxicating products and focus regulation on synthetic cannabinoids, not naturally occurring ones, which makes complete sense. So what do you all think? Is this bill a necessary crackdown or a massive overreach that could wipe out an entire industry? Let us know by leaving your comments below. We'd love to get your feedback. As usual, if you can, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash on that bell for all notifications, and stay connected with us here at the TDR Trade to Black podcast. That's it for today, and like I always say, stay open-minded, stay connected, and I'll see you next time in our latest Trade to Black podcast. Thanks for watching, everyone.